Alright, my name is Seely. This is going to be the first video of many, hopefully, that I share with you guys. As an introduction video, I thought maybe just a little bit about me and what's going on right now in my life. We'll start that off and then we can go from there. So, my name is Seely. I'm 20 years old. I have found out in October 8th of 2008 that I am pregnant. Right now I am 20 weeks, which is 5 months. I thought maybe I should talk a little bit about October 8th. It's being such a big day for me and my boyfriend Eric. How we found out, it's actually really kind of funny how we found out. We actually went to the doctor because I thought I had the flu. Wasn't feeling good for about 2-3 weeks. And so I thought going to the doctor, he could probably prescribe me something or give me a shot, or I don't know. I just thought, and I also missed the day of work, so I thought maybe going to the doctor would actually help me with something. So we went to the doctor, and I was giving him the symptoms, and he looked at me and he goes, "Seely, it sounds like you're pregnant." And I looked at him and I go, "No, there's no way I'm pregnant." And he goes, "Are you sure? There's no way you're pregnant." He goes, "Well, when is your next menstrual period?" And I said, "Oh, I'm only a week or two late, but it's normal because I usually do have irregular periods quite often." And he looks at me and he goes, "Seely, I think you're pregnant." Because I was giving him symptoms like I'm constipated, I have sore breast, I'm nauseated. So he thought I was pregnant, and I kind of had a feeling too that I was, but I just kind of tuned it out. Because there was a lot of new things going on in my life at that time. I just got an apartment, a brand new job, just got into college, so there was a lot of things going on in my life that I just kind of didn't want to think about being pregnant or having a kid at the time. Sorry, my light's going on right now because my cat's stepping on the remote control. But anyway, so I actually went to the lab to get my blood drawn because he wanted a blood sample and a urine sample, and I gave the nurse my urine sample, and she was taking my blood at the time, and I was actually talking to a gentleman across from me that was getting his blood taken also, and she, I guess, put some of my urine sample on a home pregnancy test, and I was getting my blood drawn at the time, and she just got done, and I remember her saying, "Oh, congratulations, someone's going to have a baby." And I kind of looked at her, and then I looked around the room almost hoping that she was talking to another girl. Knowing that she was talking to me, tears immediately started coming down my face, and almost disappointment to myself and what my family would think and how different my life was going to be from that day forward. Kind of just struck me in a bad, awkward spot, and I didn't know what to do. I kind of froze. My whole world kind of shrinked into this black hole, and I was confused, and a lot of emotions kind of ran in front of my face at that time. Another thing is, so I walked out to the waiting room because my boyfriend Eric was out in the waiting room because he drove me that day because I wasn't feeling up to driving. And I came out, and he looked at me, and my whole face is just like puffed up red. I'm got in tears that I'm trying to hide from him, and he looks at me and he goes, "Baby, what's wrong?" And I just handed him the piece of paper that they gave me that they circled positive for being pregnant. And I looked at him, and I told him I loved him, and I said, "You're going to be a daddy." And he opened up the piece of paper, looked at it, and he immediately just this big smile, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, you're pregnant." And he was happy. He's been kind of wanting a kid, not so soon at our ages, but he's he was genuinely very excited. Because we have talked in the past together, what if we did have a kid together, what he or she would look like, or what he or she would be like. Would he or she get my eyes, or my hair, or my body, or... I think every relationship at some point you do talk about that. Me and Eric have been together over a year now. February, yeah, over a year now. And at times it being rough, and then other times it being really, really blissful and nice. He's a big part of my life, and he will be always a big part of my life. So another milestone is, since I am 5 months, we did find out what the sex is. We found out we're having a little girl. So Adriana Lynn is going to be her name. We picked that name, not meaning anything. We just really liked the name. We thought it was very girly, but powerful in the same sense that you're not talking to a little girl when she grows up. I mean, Adriana, you can call her Addie for short. Her middle name will be Lynn. So far, we've picked on Lynn so far. That's his mother's first name, or Mary Lynn is his mother's name. So we thought Lynn would be a cute middle name, Adriana Lynn. Oh, more milestones. About a month ago, I actually started looking at houses. I got pre-approved for $100,000, and I actually put an offer on my first home. A 3-bedroom, 1 bath, backyard, really nice home. Just kind of one of the movies that I was watching on YouTube. There was this girl, and she said the best advice I think I could give any pregnant woman is make your nest and lay in it for a while with your first child, or for any child. Oh, excuse me, I have hiccups. And I kind of took that into consideration and said, you know what, I need to go find a house. I don't want to be in an apartment when she's born, and I have to bring her home to an apartment. Not that she would remember. I think it would be easier for my recovery, and I just think it would be easier. I just really like that saying, make your nest and lay in it kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of trying to find my nest right now. My grandmother and my dad have been very supportive. His parents have been super supportive. This is actually the first girl on their side of the family. First granddaughter, I'm sorry, because they have all grandboys, like 5 grandsons and no granddaughters. So they're very excited. This will be my grandma's first great-grandchild, and this will be my dad's and my mom's first grandchild, and it's my mom's... Oh, it's really confusing. I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, so that's really it. I thought I'd show you my stomach. About 2 weeks ago, people started noticing that I'm starting to get a belly. I mean, you did not even know that I was pregnant at the very beginning at all. Like, I thought I was never going to ever show, and then one day I woke up, and I was kind of like, what? I look like I just ate a bunch of donuts. I guess that's what you could say. I'll show you my stomach, and you can comment or do whatever you need, but, and I'll try to do this week to week kind of thing, so, let's get adjusted here. Ooh. So this is me this is the front view. Like you said, you could kind of see the bump right here. And then when I turn, there she is. It doesn't really, to me, I just look like I've eaten a lot of donuts. I just look like I'm bloated. But right here, you can definitely see. And then Eric says when I lay down, you can tell. It's me sucking in or trying to, but I don't want to do that. So, this is the belly at 20 weeks, 5 months, and the date is January 17th, 2009. Oh yeah, and my due date, I forgot to tell you my due date. My due date is June 1st of 2009, which I think is a beautiful time